This is current wave. Today is August 18th, 12:23 p.m. Just to give you another update on Bitcoin price action. We've on our prior chart, we've stated that the fourth minute wave could have been done here at 10,538-ish, I think. 10,000, yeah, I'm sorry, 10,568. So if you look at the chart here, at 10,568, we thought that would be a fourth minute wave, and still that's intact. Although the price action has been going sideways, we just hit 10,533 a couple hours ago. We bounced off 10,004. So we are forecasting a possible alternate count to be this triangle. Right now, if you look at this fourth minute wave, you're seeing this A, B, C action so far. A at 10,568, B at 10,004, C at 10,533. So we might go a little bit lower here, between 10,004 and 10,533 to place the D, and hopefully we get a wave E, a minor upswing, to complete minor wave 4. But go back to the prior graph. We might just have the fourth minute wave done at 10,568. Then this could be just 1 and 2 of the fifth minute wave of this minor A that we're trying to complete for wave Y of this double zigzag. If you look at this fear greed index that I'm going to post for you, this is something that everybody follows. It's not something that's hard to get. All you gotta do is just punch in crypto fear and greed index, and you get this reading. So we're at this extreme fear level, and usually that's a good contrarian indicator where you do a lot of buys on the fear gauge. So the lower the fear gauge, we think that there should be a buyers coming in, and obviously the higher the greed gauge is where you should be selling. I think when we had a big run way back, the fear gauge was below 10, and I think that is aligning with the wave A minor here. So once the fifth minute is completed, we expect to see the fear gauge go a little bit lower, even though it's still low at 14. We think we could probably hit lower and kind of sync this with minor wave A being completed to get an upward push to minor wave B. So that remains to be seen. But we are looking at this entire picture, and from the Elliott wave perspective, we think that this setup is about 90% probability that we're going to go through this ABC and get to that Fibonacci number that's posted here at 7245, which is aligning with the right around the 7600 level on the lower channel line of the trend line that we just drew. So there's a lot of headlines in the past few days ago. There's headlines all over the internet stating there's an arms race afoot over who can store cryptocurrency safest. Custody business is ramping up, making it more appealing for institutional investors who could potentially store hundreds of millions of dollars worth of digital assets. You're also seeing some news out of Facebook with a regulatory roadblock on Facebook's plans for its digital token, which has really dimmed hopes for many of the crypto investors. And obviously the volatility is there because people still consider Bitcoin not a safe harbor, unlike gold or Swiss franc. In our opinion, stay out of the news, because Elliott wave is one thing. It's a repetitive cycle of investors' emotions. Again, markets trade in repetitive cycles of investors' emotions caused by outside influences. The up and down swings are caused by the collective psychology, nothing else. Don't focus on the news. You see all these FX traders making comments about 10,400 line. Make sure the 9,500 line is supported. If it's broken, and we're going to go have the crypto plunge, or if it goes above 10,400, that's a buy signal. That's all nonsense. What you should be doing is just understanding the wave count, because that's pure. It's human psychology at work, and that is interpreted in on this wave cycle. And this is my job, is to interpret that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC and see where we are. But I think I have to just quote this great financier a long time ago, Bernard Brock, a famous American financier, once said, but when, and I'm quoting him, but what actually register in the stock market's fluctuations are not events themselves, but the human reaction to these events. In other words, stock market is people. It is people trying to read the future, and it is in this intensely human quality that makes the stock market so dramatic in an arena in which men and women put their conflicting judgments, their hopes and fears and strengths and weaknesses, greeds and ideals, unquote. That's what you're seeing in this graph here. Don't worry about external factors. You gotta see the Google news about another Bitcoin of headlines or events. Stay out of the news. It is all factored in these wave counts, and it is clearly showing you from the 13,000 level that there is a double zigzag that is forming. There was a clear ABC that created a W. Now you had this connector at X right here. Now you're going through another ABC cycle to complete the Y. And when we land there, it is syncing with the lower channel line and the Fibonacci. So we think a major buy area could be in the 7,000. And I think this will take probably another couple, 2-3 months to unfold. So you need to wait. And at this price level, it is all in, folks. I will come back to you within a couple of days with another update. Till then, this is Current Wave, CWCount.com.